Hello, Greg from Balloon Market here, and welcome to BMTV. And as you can see, we are joined by the wonderful Bex from Blow It With Bex. Hello, Bex.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm very, very good today. Thank you so much.
Good.
I went to London yesterday.
Fantastic.
Yeah. Okay. Thanks for the genuine interest there, ladies and gentlemen. This is Bex. We have a great working relationship. Anyway, I thought we'd go off and you'd say something. Oh, what did you do? But clearly not.
No, I'm not boring everyone with that.
All right. All right. Went on the London Eye and went to the London Dungeon, if anybody is at all interested. Anyway, we're filming this the day after the bank holiday. So anyway, welcome back. It's been a while.
It has been a while, actually.
It has. You know, there's a reason for that. No, I'm joking.
That's right.
There's not a reason for it. Oh, I'm just talking rubbish so far today. Anyway, today, Bex, you are going to make something for us, aren't you? What are you going to make?
I'm going to do a balloon wall with the Gemar square arch frame. So I'm going to teach you how I would do my balloon wall. Mm-hmm. And then we're then going to show another way of adding value or adding more to your balloon wall using more of the Gemar products.
You're going to Bexify it as
At
well,
the end,
at
yeah,
the end.
but I'm going to add a little bit of something that I don't usually do, just in it to give it a little twist.
Ooh,
Yeah.
what's that going to be? You'll have
That's
to
a little
wait.
secret.
You'll have to watch the whole show to find
Yeah.
out. Anyway, you mentioned Gemar. This is the Gemar square arch kit. And we are going to be using Gemar balloons. Now, you've used all the balloons, all the big manufacturers. Today, you're using the Gemar ones. You've been helping them out, working with them. You were on the Spring Fair, stand at the Spring Fair, etc. So we're going to talk a little bit more about the balloons as we go through the show. But I do want to point something out to you. Resealable packets. Look.
You're impressed, aren't you?
I am impressed.
It's a game changer.
It's the little things that impress me. And the resealable packets, that's great. So good job, Gemar. Well done. So we'll leave that. I've been told I'm not allowed to talk about cheese because I talked about cheese in the first take. But I've just talked about cheese because cheese has resealable packs and it keeps it fresh when you put it back in the fridge. Anyway, it's the resealable packets. It's great. Anyway. Well done, Gemar. Good job. Now, okay. This stand, I quite like this stand.
Yeah, I love this stand.
Because it's, what did you describe it as? A cross between?
It's a cross between a pipe and drape stand and a knot lamp stand.
Yeah.
So
I know I don't normally get involved in things, but I'm going to take over the show a little bit here because it's mechanical, it's not balloons.
I'll let you have that,
they won't burst and stuff, but they're really simple. It is a bit like the knot lamp, but more
robust.
Good word.
Yeah.
Robust.
Full of them, aren't I?
You are. And they just screw in with these, so you can have it any height you like.
Any height, any width you like, yeah. And the bases are super heavy, so really stable, sturdy bit of kit.
Indeed. And then this is the corner bit, you just screw that on there. But we're not going to put all of that together right now for you to watch. We're going to put it together off camera and we're going to do, well, the magic clicky finger thing.
Yeah.
I think we should do that.
Yeah, sounds good.
Ready? 1, 2, 3. Yay! Welcome back. We're getting good at that.
We are.
That was really good. Have we done that before? I'll say we're
few
getting
times.
good at it.
Few times, yeah.
Okay, good. Must be just the experience. Right. Here we are. We've moved the table and this has appeared. So the frame is together, as you can see.
That's not all of it, though.
That's not all of it.
We've just gone a smaller scale today.
There are, I think,
16.
6 remaining that we've not used.
Yeah.
So we've gone 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and the one in the middle.
Yeah.
The one in the middle is very clever because if you're coming from one direction and the other direction, you're screwing them in, you're going a different way. So it's really hard to describe. It's got a bolt in the middle, but it means you can twist it the way. I'm not describing this very well.
No.
But basically it helps. So really easy to put together because I did it. So yeah, if I can do it,
anyone can do it, yeah.
All right, you said that a little bit too quickly, Bex. Right, so what are we doing now?
We're just going to finish wrapping the balloons onto the square arch frame, and then we're going to fill in the middle. But before we do that, I'm just going to show you how I do my clusters quickly.
Okay.
I'll go through it quickly, but if you want to know more in detail, you can go back to my first episode.
Which is BMTV.
Episode
372 or 3.
372 or 373, we're not too sure. Alex behind the camera has just told me. So just Blow It With Bex. I think, have we got a playlist for Blow It With Bex? We've got a playlist on YouTube for Blow It With Bex. You can just go on there and see it. But yes, you talked about that before, didn't you? Okay.
So yeah, what I'm going to do, so I've got my 13 inches and 19 inches. That's
Okay.
what Gemma works with.
Okay.
So inflating two 13 inches at the same time. And then letting air out and rounding them off
Yep.
to get the round shape. Now I cross mine over and pull these really tight to get your pear. Now this is the most important part of making your cluster.
Yeah.
Because if this part isn't tight, then the rest, it makes it really hard to do the rest of the balloon
Okay.
wall. So you're going to inflate 4 pairs or 3 if you're doing a cluster of 8 or 6, whatever you want to do. Let the air out, round them off, cross, and tie really tight.
So how do you find the Gemar balloons?
Really easy to work with.
Yeah.
The latex is quite thick, but stretchy, and the necks are really long, so really easy to do my style of balloons.
Cool.
So you've got your 2 pairs, cross, and twist 1 balloon from each pair to get your quad. Now I'll do a cluster of 6 and I'm going to put a 19-inch in, so 119 on 130. You're doing exactly the same, letting the air out and rounding them off and tying really tight together. Now you are then twisting your pear into your quad to get your cluster of 6.
Very nice.
So I work in clusters of 6 and 8, but if you go back to my first episode, you'll be able to see that. So what we're going to do is wrap these balloons around the pole. This is where you can help, Greg, actually.
Oh, you want me to help? Okay,
yeah,
what can I do?
You can do something. You can pass me some of the clusters.
What colour do you want?
Any colour. Any colour. So what you do is you place the pole between 2 balloons, push up, and then twist those 2 balloons that have got the pole inside, and then you're grabbing all of the necks and pushing it up, making sure your 19 inches face on so it appears round.
You make that look easy.
Yeah, it is easy. So same again, the pole is between 2 balloons, push up, twist, grab all of the necks and push up again. Same again, 19-inch face on. If you don't grab all of the necks, then you can't push the cluster up. It doesn't move properly.
So you only twist it when you've pushed it up,
Yeah,
so
push
that
it
it's
up, so
nice and tight.
yeah, and then you give it another push to make sure.
Oh, do you
it's
want
on
another
there.
one?
One more would be lovely.
Got a little yellow one.
Fantastic. And then you're just doing that all the way to the bottom, twisting. So that's the balloons around the pole.
Yeah.
Now we're going to fill the centre. Now to do the centre, I have already done this. I have tied cluster to cluster with the necks.
Yeah.
So 1 neck from each cluster tied with the next cluster.
Show the
going
camera,
down.
show the camera. Cluster to cluster.
So this is why it's good to have long necks.
Yeah.
So you can do that quite easily. Now what you are doing is tying to the top cluster. You can find a neck. Tying it with the first cluster in your garland, if you like. That. And you're tying, I need to go that side, Greg. I know that's against what you like. So there we go. You are then going side to side the whole way down to the bottom. So the clusters that are wrapped around the pole, they're harder to find the necks because the necks are wrapped around the pole as well.
Yeah.
So the middle ones are a lot easier to do. So it is tricky, but get around.
So this garland here looks like it's too long for here. What are you going to do?
It will push in, and
Will it?
if not, I'll cut the bottom cluster off.
That's all you got to do.
I'm in control. Where you tie neck to neck, you can always cut the cluster off if you aren't happy with it. So you're literally just going the whole way down to the bottom.
So the long necks are something that you like about these balloons. What else do you like about the Gemar balloons?
So as a brand, as a whole, Gemar take feedback on board massively. Now, I know that there are a few people have had a few negative experiences with the Gemar brand. Now, Gemar took the feedback on board and have completely changed those balloons and those issues.
Yeah.
So those, sorry, that was my ring. Those issues don't exist anymore. They've changed all the balloons. So, like, as a brand, they are good for those.
So if people have had quality issues before, they have been rectified effectively,
they have been rectified, so you need to try the brand again.
That's really good though, because we take feedback at Balloon Market, and we, you know, things do go wrong. We get products in that sometimes we think, okay, we shouldn't have done that, but we take feedback from people. And if we have actually had products in before and then stopped using them, stopped selling them because of the customer feedback, so it's good that Gemar do that as well and make changes. So well done again, Gemar. You get another thumbs up.
So I've just taken off that bottom cluster because it is too long. But like I said, I'm in control. And then just going to tie it on. So you just repeat this process until the end. All right.
I'm a bit bored now, to be honest.
Oh, cheers, Greg.
Sorry. So I think, hurry up. I think we should do another clicky finger thing, but you've got to go this side if we're doing that.
Okay.
That's the rule. So I'm going to do another clicky finger thing. Ready?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. Hey, once again, look at that. Wow, that looks amazing.
Thank you.
They've pushed it against the wall, we should point out, just because it's really slippy on this painted.
Yeah.
So normally you wouldn't have that issue.
No, you'd be on a carpet or something and it's not going to slide around.
So that's not quite finished yet. What else are you going to do?
So I'm going to add some more 5 inches. So I'll just show you how I do my 5 inches.
Okay.
And then I'm going to add in a little something different.
Ooh.
So the 5 inches I inflate in trios, so a pair and then tie in an individual one. And these are neck to neck as well. It's the same process. So you're literally, sorry Greg, I know I'm making you swap sides again. You're finding a cluster that you want to tie your 5 inches on, you're reaching inside for a neck, and you are tying neck to neck with a 5 inch neck as well, and having your 5 inch trios sitting there. Now I prefer working in trios because they sit nicer on the cluster, but you can do it in quads if you wanted.
Are they all the same size, or do they not have to be the same size?
They don't have to be by eye. You're never going to get it perfect by eye, but
that's fine.
Around the same size.
I notice there's a couple of little gaps.
Yep.
You can see the necks. Is that a bad thing?
No, so you're always going to get that. Balloons aren't jigsaw pieces. They don't fit perfectly together. But where there's necks, you can manipulate your cluster around to hide necks, or what we're going to do in a minute anyway is add a little something different. So I'm not going to stress over the necks because
you don't look stressed at all.
No.
Do you want me to contribute and grab the things?
Want,
okay,
we'll
swap
swap
over
sides again.
All right, I'm going to grab some balloons here, that size, that colour. All right. Oh, I've got 2 orange.
Doesn't matter.
I'll be back.
There are bigger ones there as well.
There's what?
There's bigger ones
there. Bigger. Oh, yeah. I'll be back. Don't worry. Right. Is that okay?
Yeah.
What?
It's coming at me.
Sorry. Didn't mean to poke that in your face.
Right, so we're going to add in D2s, D4s and D6s.
D2s?
Yep.
D4s?
Yep.
D6.
And D6s.
Okay.
So basically 160, 260 and 360.
Okay.
Just the Gemma's terms. So what we're going to do is so my style is colour. No, just hold them. My style is colour to colour. So I'm going to be wrapping in the D2s, D4s and D6s into the display just to give it a little something different. Now, I don't want them to be straight lines. So when I inflate them, I burp the balloon anyway.
Yeah.
It's a technical term. Let a bit of air out.
Yeah.
Give it a squeeze to make it soft. And then you're literally just squeezing it to make it not a straight line. Wiggly. Do you want to go with wiggly?
That is also a technical term.
I mean, that is a technical term.
Yeah.
So what I'm going to do is tie the first one in with a neck to neck, as always. So, and I'm just going to shape that around the cluster, just wrapping it in, just to give a little something different. And I'm just going to tie them to each other going around. So now I'm going to have a pink one.
So if you wanted to, you could just leave that like that because that's in there, and then just hide that with another balloon. You don't necessarily need to tie them.
You don't need to tie them, but I'm just going to make a long rope just because it's easier. So doing the same thing, squeezing the balloon to make it more
do you want me to try and squeeze?
You could have a go, yeah.
I can squeeze balloons.
That's
It's a scary bit. I don't like this.
Just to get rid of that shape.
Oh. Made a wiggly balloon.
There you go. I need another pink one actually.
Oh, I did
You want
orange
to pass
one.
the pink one?
Do you want a D2 or a D4?
Oh, look at you with the names.
Yeah, you just told me.
Yeah, paying attention to
D2,
me.
I can't help thinking of R2D2. Star Wars Day coming up. Oh, this will have gone out. This will go out after Star Wars Day, but we're filming it before Star Wars Day. May the 4th.
And yeah, so we're literally just gonna keep wrapping in the balloons.
So you're doing it on the colour that
Colour
is
to colour. You
mainly-
can change up the
Okay.
colour if you want. So yeah.
So you do want an orange one next because we're moving to orange. There you go.
There you go, you got it. And
All right, well,
just
we're not going to
keep
stand
doing
here
that.
all day and do this, are
No.
we? So I think we should just let you carry on
Yep.
with that. Yeah. And there we are, definitely a bit more Bex. That's brilliant.
Thank you.
Lots of flowers. I like the way the flowers coordinate with the colours of
You
the
like that, don't you?
balloons. Yeah, that's really, really, really nice. Excellent.
Thanks.
Brilliant. You make it look so simple.
Because it is simple when you know how.
And that's the thing, it's the knowing how. Anything is simple when you know how. Anyway, now we did the live last week, didn't we? And thank you to everybody that watched that, and thank you to everybody that commented on that. But obviously we talked about your tour in the US of A.
Yeah.
Now a lot of our viewers are from the US of A, so why should they come to one of your masterclasses in either New York, Austin,
Nope.
no, Dallas, where's the other one?
New York, Houston,
Houston, not Austin.
Dallas, Miami.
Yeah. Okay, all right, I was close. I
Yeah,
was close.
close enough.
So, yes, why should people come to one of your masterclasses?
Because I'm literally teaching everything that I know in a day. So I'm teaching you literally from balloons, the very basics, through to social media. You then get to be part of my academy free of charge for 3 months after the day. So yeah, it's more of an experience than a masterclass. That's the route I'm going with.
Yeah.
So yeah, it'll be a good day.
You could call it the Blow It With Bex download because
That's a good name.
everything up here is downloaded to them.
I like that.
I
I'll
like
go with that
that as
next
well.
time. Next time.
I think you should.
Yeah.
The Blow It With Bex download. Yeah.
Very good.
That's what you get, basically. You get everything. Now, the dates are New York,
17th of June.
Houston,
21st of June.
Dallas,
23rd of June.
and Miami.
25th of June.
Well done.
Got it right.
Excellent. Now, the price of this is £370,
Yeah.
which is roughly $460.
$460.
It depends on the exchange
Yeah.
rate, obviously. But as a very special BMTV offer type thing,
Yeah.
you are giving people the chance to save some money on that.
I am, yeah.
And what does that look like?
So you get £65 off, which is around $80 based on the exchange rate.
Yeah.
by typing in the code BMTV80 into the coupon section when checking out on my website.
All in capitals, BMTV.
All in capitals, yeah.
And you will get £65, which is roughly $80 off your ticket price. Now, please, everybody, if you're looking at that and thinking it's expensive, I can tell you it is not. For what Bex offers, for what she has learned in the relatively short time she's been in business, it is amazing that she's got from here all the way to here. I mean, she's touring in America. People want to see her. People want to know what she knows. And that is invaluable because you can learn everything in one day. And where can you take your business? Just with all that knowledge, it's an investment in your business. It is not a cost. So please, 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 it is definitely worth going to one of those venues and experiencing the Blow It with Bex experience. It's going to be really, really good.
Yeah,
really
be a good day.
And I've seen Bex in action, and I can tell you, she just wants the best for you, and you will learn so, so much. So if you want to take advantage of that offer, save yourself £65 or $80, please write that code down, BMTV80, BMTV in capital letters, 80, enter that. And where do people go to buy these tickets? Your website, isn't it?
Yeah, www.blowitbex.co.uk. And if you click on the menu and then click on USA Tour, all the tour dates and venues are on there. Click read more and then check out.
It's really exciting, really, really exciting. So everybody out there in the States, and if you're not in the States, if you're here in the UK or anywhere else in the world, you can make a holiday of it. So head over there to Miami or New York or Texas and make a holiday of it. Anyway, Bex, thank you so much.
Thank you.
For this. As a guest on BMTV, as you know, you get to ask everybody out there the question of the week. What is the question of the week this week?
That's a good question itself.
Okay.
So what type of display do you see yourself creating using this technique that I've used today?
So change the colours if you want to, but with this sort of design, what kind of display would you create? Leave your comments down below on Facebook and on YouTube. Bex, thank you once again.
Thank you.
And thank you, everybody, for watching. Thank you for subscribing. If you haven't subscribed, please hit the subscribe button and the little bell icon, and you'll be notified every time we upload a new show. Stay happy, stay positive, and I look forward to seeing you all next week. Bye.
Bye.